When you're expecting a baby, expect a lot of information to come with it.
My daughter and my niece are expecting, and we were told that when there's a solar eclipse that you're supposed to wear a key, I guess, to protect the baby from the solar eclipse.
If people don't rub your belly or you don't rub your belly, that it's bad luck, and so to get rid of the bad luck, you're supposed to crack an egg on your head.
Some believe they can tell you characteristics about a baby before he or she is even born. From how a mother-to-be feels,
If you have heartburn, your baby will have lots of hair.
to what she craves,
If you crave sweets, it's a girl, and if you crave salty stuff, it's a boy.
even to how she carries.
If it going pops up, it's a boy. If it going wider, it's a girl.
Some say that if your baby bump is shaped more like a watermelon, expect a baby girl. But if it looks more like a basketball, then you better shoot for a boy.
I look at you, your butt is going up, it's a girl. If nothing changes, it's a boy.
Was it true for you?
Yes.
It was true?
Yeah, we find out before doctor find out.
And it was also true for Victoria's Laura Novosad, who's expecting her first baby girl next month.
Somebody who just sees me will say, "Oh, you're having a girl," and I'm just like, "How can you tell?" And they'll say, "Oh, it's because you're carrying wide."
So could these baby gurus be out there? And was there any science behind their prediction? We went to Dr. Felix Reguera of Victoria Pediatrics and Adolescents to find out. My first question was something I heard a lot, that a gender of a baby could be determined by how fast the heart beats during an ultrasound. If it was higher, above 140 beats per minute, that meant you're carrying a girl. Below meant boy.
Yes, the baby girls beat a little faster than the boys do. And that at times is not 100% accurate either, but it correlates with the sex somewhat.
I even heard you could use a pendulum to determine the sex of your baby. According to the old wives' tale, if it swings in circles, it means you're carrying a girl. From side to side, it's a boy. I had a friend try it out on me. Oh, did I mention I'm expecting a baby in April? For me, it swung side to side, which would mean I'm having a little boy. But was it right? I'll get to that in just a minute. But first, let's hear more about what you can rule out as a motherhood myth. And if you're expecting, you've probably heard to stay away from cats. But it's not the cat you need to worry about. Experts say it's the litter.
Because the possibility of toxoplasmosis on the baby inside the womb, it's a bacteria that can populate the baby's brain and can produce lots of damage to the brain.
Something else I've heard was that a baby girl steals her mother's beauty. Dr. Reguera says it's just a myth, and those pregnant with girls are not more prone to acne than those carrying boys. But for Novosad, it may have had some truth to it.
Came down with a rare pregnancy symptom in the 3rd trimester. Half my face is paralyzed. That's what Bell's palsy is. But it's totally worth it. I totally don't mind if she wants to steal, if my little girl steals my beauty. I don't mind it at all. It's definitely, I would lose my beauty to have children, so she's definitely worth losing the beauty for.
Now let's get to some other myths. According to Dr. Reguera, some cooked seafood and limited cups of coffee won't hurt your baby. And yes, foot rubs are also safe. Heartburn also doesn't mean hairier. And as far as finding out the sex of the baby by what you crave or how you carry,
There's no way that really you can tell whether it's going to be a boy or a girl until the time comes.
but if you guess, you always have a 50-50 shot of getting it right. But if you rely on myths, the odds may not always swing in your favor. Seeing as how my pendulum swung the wrong way, I'll be getting a baby girl instead of a boy, serving as a reminder to always expect the unexpected as a mom-to-be. In Victoria, I'm Amanda Brown with your Hometown News.